Welcome into Auntie Chats and Tarot. Welcome in. I'm glad to have you. Thank you to all of you who have supported this channel. I really appreciate it. Remember, not everything's going to resonate, so take what does, leave the rest. Take what helps you to help yourself and leave the rest. Here we go. Let's get into this. Sowing your oats. Something about search engines. And abundance. Here we go, collective. Let's get into this. Also, like getting in position or getting ready or turning towards something so that you're not like halfway turned away from it. Something like that. Okay, we've got the Nine of Wands out here with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone wants to hug you. Someone's a big hugger in your group, okay? Or this is you. But someone's also very exhausted. There's not enough focus on self. For some, you're feeling there's not enough focus on love in your life. I'm getting a lot of downloads here. Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's like you're inundated with a bunch of thoughts, okay? Trying to figure stuff out, but the overall theme is just kind of being overall, I'm hearing desensitized, but also when you're overthinking this so much, it's just an energy of being disappointed. Something disappointing overall for you. The Queen of Cups, yeah. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, just something overall disappointing. And feeling a certain bit of, quite a bit of emotion about it. The Four of Pentacles in the reverse. You want to let go of this disappointment. You want peace. Peace of mind. A change. Something about direction. Turn in the right direction here. Feel like I need to also turn what we're doing. Take a turn. Take your turn. It's your turn. Something like that. The Nine of Swords in the reverse. Don't worry here. I'm going to switch decks. Yeah, you want more opportunities for sure. Definitely disappointment I see still. Like, where is your justice here? Let's grab another deck. We'll get it. We'll get the message. I want to just do like ordinary fun things. Like, where's my time to do that? Page of Pentacles out here. Also, there is a feeling of I don't have enough money to do something, okay, for the family. Something you want to finish that kind of as being like an overall response all the time. Something like that. Opportunities. I see opportunities coming for you. Hold the phone. King of Pentacles. I see you being very successful. Yeah. Fan these fan these fires of success. You know, pick 2 or 3. Have your main. No more than 4. That what success means to you. What are these accomplishments you want to have with your family? What do you have? What do you want to have the money to do? Yeah, but also there's just a need, a real strong need to focus here. The Devil's out here. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, but I sense that it's more like there's something here that takes you off focus, or you're very easily distracted, something like that. But that's an illusion, I hear. 2 of Pentacles. keeps you busy with mundane stuff. So you can't focus in on what you really want your family to be experiencing and enjoying, and you to enjoy too. If you're single, what you want to be enjoying here. It's like the nonsense keeps you busy. 10 of Cups, focus in on what your 10 of Cups is. What is your happiness? What is it for you? What is your abundance? And pick 4 things that is what it means to you. I mean, keep the list succinct and short, in other words. Ace of Pentacles. Also, there's a need to maybe not focus so much on self. Where can you help others will help this energy move along a lot better, and in turn help you. That's for somebody. Death in the reverse. The energy is very slow right now. For those of you wanting a love life, the energy there is very slow right now. Why? You want a love life with somebody who's a hugger. Somebody in your orbit is a hugger, and you're interested in them. You're seeking out something more with them. King of Swords. Putting all of this together here. Good intellect, good speaking, but it's like a speaking to yourself, getting clear. Letting yourself reach your full potential. Ooh. Oops. Page of Wands here, 4 of Pentacles. On reaching your full potential here, putting it together. Again, taking a closer look at those 4 items. What really sparks your interest? What do you want to speak out on your life? This is the way I want to see my life in a month, in 6 months, by the end of the year, at the, within a year's time. This is how I want my foundation to look. In a year, in a month. Putting the details in, paying attention to the details, helps you with a feeling of disappointment, worry. There's something about helping others that will help you with this current feeling. You have in sideways coming out the 9 of Swords and the King of Cups. Gotten the 9 of Swords twice. Upside down and sideways. That's worry. Yeah, that's more of this disappointment. You're tired of the burdens and you're tired. You're tired of being tired. Ace of Cups out here now. Ooh, okay. That's new love interest. That could be a love for a project, just a love of life again. 10 of Swords, but it's needing to come with, what are you closing out here? 7 of Swords. What are you, giving yourself a pass on here? Look at it closely. Like, what are the delusions, the illusions that you're allowing here? Get clear on what is happiness to you. Go after. Get succinct. Succinct. The Hierophant. Becoming a mentor to others, too. There is an element here of definitely giving to others helps you find your happiness, okay? Closing cycles out. Things that have to end. It's deception to thyself. Deception to thyself. 5 of Cups, Are you really disappointed with things, or are they learning tools? There's always learning tools, but are you looking at it like... I regret that and that's your fault? Are you looking at it like, wow, I regret that, but I'm learning from it and I'm not going there again? take another look at some of this that needs to end. Your thinking, for one. The Tower in the reverse. What are you closing out? Old habits. You really want a lot of opportunities, but how to get there? Okay. Coming from some sort of toxic background, and I feel like this was young years. Where's the justice for how much you've put into things and how vivacious you are and how much you want to achieve in life? Yeah, I feel like you yearn for a new start. What lights your fire here? It is a closing down of things, closing cycles out that you have kept open, however. And take a good look at that. What doesn't serve you as treating you like royalty? Treat yourself like royalty and have those around you do the same. Have experiences be more treating you in that kind of manner, in a healthy manner, okay, where you can really blossom and strive. And remember that element of helping others too. Watch your emotions here. Don't let them get the best of you. Yeah, you're meant for great abundance, and you know it, and you've always known it. Eight of Swords. But you hold yourself back. It's you recognizing you hold yourself back. Something about knee-jerk reactions where you can be very successful. Sometimes you lose your patience, or the grind gets to you or something, and you can have saboteur-like tendencies. You also have in the past been around energy that doesn't give their fair share. They give very little to you, and you hold it down. You keep it together. You keep all the balls rolling. Yeah, all the balls juggling, okay? But that's exhausting. And I'm hearing it's not even balls that you want to juggle. It's not even balls of interest, okay? So let them go and find the 4 balls that you really want to focus in on, that you have determined and designed as, this is my happiness. And then also I feel like put some sort of time on that. This is what I want to see in a month. This is what I want to see in this area in 6 months, at the end of the year. Yeah, definitely a time. Time is of the importance here. It's not of the essence. It's of importance here as far as seeing progress moving forward. Figure out what it is that really makes you tick. You have interest in. You followed a lot of phony people, and you've given them the benefit of the doubt when you've known otherwise, okay? And Spirit's saying, follow self. Know thyself, follow self. Figure out the blueprint, follow the blueprint. But the blueprint is designed by you, for you. Yeah. Don't be afraid to be seen. And don't let anybody shut you down. And I think as you take a lot of these tips in mind, and have them in mind and take them, and then start to help others, for those of you interested in a romantic element to life, I think something comes in here, but it's when you least expect it. It's when you've turned, like we were talking about. Yeah, it's like something about the direction here, but it comes in when you turn and least expect it. Something social you don't anticipate. Yeah, because that's been a dry area for you for some time now. Interesting. Okay. And there's been some jealousy watching some other people enjoy that in their life. But Spirit says, don't worry about this. You know, everything happens in due time, in divine timing. And, holding on to those emotions. Be happy for others. Watch it come back to you tenfold, okay? Try not to be so emotional about being alone, okay? Feel rewarded by a spirit team that's strong for you, and try to feel like they are. If you don't, try and feel so much like they are guiding you to a better place, okay? And if you're not feeling that, then try to, I always say this, but quiet the mind and really focus in on how you want to bring your spirit team, the divine, more into your life, more present. King of Wands in the reverse comes out here. This is more knee-jerk reactions and not getting your way in explosive behavior. You know, there's a need for definite grounding here. Yeah, the grounding, with the grounding will come your abundance. Nine of Wands and the Fool in the reverse. But you are worried about making moves here. Are you afraid of being happy? I see it hinting here in the cards. I see it answering the question too, but I feel like it's just hinted at you because it wants you to figure that out in due time. So have the strength to answer that fairly for yourself. What else do we have here, Spirit? The Queen of Cups in the reverse. Not owning your intuition. You are very sharp. Never slight yourself or short yourself of your God-given, divinely given characteristics, talents, intuitive gifts. You're just too busy right now with other stuff that isn't important, and you would say the same. I am so busy with all this stuff that doesn't matter, okay? So turn that around, and you'll see that the energy moves quickly here once you start focusing on those four. Now, it doesn't have to be four, but again, it was just a nod to have a succinct list of what makes me happy. And it's, you know, just a couple things. Max 5. Okay, let's grab a charm. Okay, you've got the Gecko adaptability here for me. Adaptability. I'm going to grab an oracle too for you. Are you afraid of being happy? Answer that question and then adapt. Give it some thought. Answer the question. Adapt. No place like home. What is your home? This is a place where you feel comfortable, where you feel confident, where you can be yourself, where the heart chakra envelops you with all kinds of goodness. That is home feeling. There's no place like it. This home is kind of suspended, though. Ground it. Ground your energy. Find that happy place. What is it for you? How does it feel like coming back home? What does that feel like? How does that get you? In the way of emotion, how does that get you? How does that tug on you? And how does that emotion and your plan and your blueprint get you to opening the door to that home of yours? Because you are truly blessed. Never forget. But you're a key participant in this blessing, and you've got to activate it. And you will. You will. You will. That is your message. I hope you've liked it. Please do like, share, subscribe, comment. It helps the channel to grow, helps me to reach others. Please do, like, share, subscribe, comment. I'll read all the comments. Love to. Thank you for those. And also, if you feel inclined, please do utilize the link below for Buy Me a Coffee. I'd love to get a coffee from you. Regeneration. This is what you're doing. Regenerating. Figuring out your needs, your happiness, and how to get there. Creating the blueprint. If you're not sure, ask your team. Remember, your divine team you're bringing in more and more and more in your life. Quiet the mind. Bring them in. Strong belief here. Thank you for joining me. Until next time, let's remember who we are, and let's remember our self-worth.